Yeah.
This is our first Ruby Tuesday. It's a test.
Hi.
Oh, see?
No.
See, now nobody,
No, it's okay. No.
No.
No, this is our test. This is our
Okay.
test for sound and
Clarity.
Would I talk to Dean about gayness? Yes. Dean, we already talked to Dean about gayness and how it is, and that there's people that are, you know, they can be rude, and but you can't hide and not be yourself.
Well,
and I never want
you gotta let him know that there's going to be harmful comments made to him,
Oh, of course.
just as well as.
Well, and that's part of the reason that you talk to him about it, just so he knows
Yeah, you
when
gotta
it
do that.
happens. It's not.
Well, and I think what helps is exactly what we've been doing, is that he knows Donnie loves him. He loves Donnie. The family is all part of it. So if you're not strong with that first to go
Yeah.
against the world,
Yeah.
once you start doing that, then you know, okay, well, you know what? That's fine. That's your problem, not mine. Not that it makes it any easier, but in a way it does make it easier. It's like, you know.
Well, I think nobody seems to care. I mean, so everybody's together, and nobody seems to care one way or the other. It just goes on and on and on.
Well, and
I mean,
that's
not
and
the
that's
gay part,
true
just
in our family
well, in our
and
family.
in our area, but it still is something that he's going to have to be aware of.
True.
Other places he might go.
But I think one thing that we do is like, well, friends or, you know, like Todd and Joni or whoever's brought in, this is what it is. If you don't like it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think by having that attitude, it's like, well, there's no going back. I don't care what you say. Everybody's nice people. We all love each other.
Yep.
You can be part of it, but this is, you know, you got to take it for what it's worth.
And you know what? That's because we're a group
Yes.
that all like it.
Yes.
And we're big enough that we can say, if you want to be part of our group, that's great.
Yeah, that's not the right word to say. We all like it. Everything's just fine and accepted.
It is what it is.
And it is. I mean, I don't think it's a question of like, dislike at this point. It's
Right.
just,
And
it's
that
just
may be
what it
right,
is.
but it's still a group that we have a conclusion that we are what we are, and if somebody coming in doesn't like where we are, they don't need to come in.
Well,
You're right.
Well, I mean, you know, there was a day.
Joni and Todd love it.
They do, I know.
They love it.
Yes.
And you know what? We got a thank you card from Rod
Yeah.
just saying thank you. We loved it.
Well,
You know?
I hope we can spend more time with it. Maybe they can come
Well,
down
and the
or something.
problem
or
with
it's like,
Rod is they have one son who, you know, is just not coming through for him. And it's a matter of family.
Right.
Although when
she
John...
has, she's done with hers.
Yeah. And John
See,
came
there's
over...
Dad. See,
Yeah.
that's that person talking right over there.
Ah,
See?
okay.
John came over last night when he picked up Olivia, and I told him, you know, he asked if Rod got home okay, and I said, well, we got a thank you card, so I think so. But he said, I think, had you gone home by then? When we were talking about...
I was 5 seconds there.
When we talked about our list and who's on my list.
Yes.
Everybody knew Robert Redford was on
yeah.
my list. And so we were going around the room finding out who was on everybody's list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he said, Rod was sitting over there going, And I thought,
Well,
you know,
tell him to come down. Maybe
yeah.
he needs to come down every now and then.
well, and I
It's
think
hard. I
if
get
we
it.
figure out, you know, what?
You make it a thing, and you say, let's see if we can get together every month and a half.
Well, that ain't going to happen.
Well, 2 months. Every 2 months
yeah,
is doable. Every
we
2
could
months is
if
doable.
we could do that, and they've got 3 places that we in the summer, if we could find a weekend where we could all go up and and camp at their
Yeah, we're gonna put
outside
We're gonna put
plate.
John up. He wants to go. We're gonna put John up there. John
Or
and Brady
it's close enough.
I would like no. If you know what, if we can put it on the books, I think you know what. I think we all say things. You just got to do them.
Yeah.
And just say, how does this
But
sound?
only one group can stay at the camp because it's.
Is it near a hotel?
No.
Oh,
It-
It's
Well,
in the woods.
Yeah, it's in the woods, but
Well,
I think we could
well,
go
me-
find a
yeah.
hotel.
And Brett,
We could.
the cabin, which isn't really a cabin, the living area is about as big as this table.
okay.
And then they have a little place for a hot tub that's up there.
Yeah,
And
he
then-
built a hot
And
tub.
then up the hill they build an outhouse. So I mean.
And
it's-
then they've got a separate building for sleeping, which hold a couple of sleeping bags. So, again, it would be camping, but it's also close enough.
You know the funny thing about it, I love it up there. And
I mean, we would stay in a hotel. We'd
Right.
go find
I'm
one.
the least camping.
Well, and you know what?
Woods person.
Like when we did. I'm sorry. You're the least what?
Camping woods person. In the
Just
world.
like Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie hates it.
Exactly.
And really, but it's right on the river there. I mean, you step out if you step out the wrong door, you're in the river.
But it's a little tiny river.
So it's
Yeah.
not
A
big river.
creek.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still someplace where we could go and, you know, cook hot dogs or someplace like
And
that.
then-
And
and
he
then
would
go to the-
enjoy
And then
everybody
go to,
coming.
And then go to the hotel.
And I think
That's fine.
that's the part.
And then John could stay up late with him outside
Yeah.
in the boondocks.
Well, and that's the part that Rod misses
Mhm.
is the big family.
Yeah.
You know, where everybody's getting along and it's not a big, you know,
Big deal.
big deal.
Well,
yeah.
and that's why, you know what? Just figure it out, and if it's not a big deal,
Yeah.
even to get to it, I think for us,
Well,
that's
it
the
is
big
a big
thing
deal to get
between
to it.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of it's a big deal for all of us.
Because it's
Well,
up by
getting
the,
harder,
it's
not
up
Yeah.
by
everybody.
the,
Logistics are harder. Yeah,
it's up by the coast,
It's a long way up. It's
So-
4-hour drive, 3-hour drive, 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
you know. But it would be a weekend where
Well, and
that's what you were going to do that weekend.
And you know what? You know what might be a really nice thing, maybe if we can't figure it out, is maybe we do a night stay over at Edgefield or something. Get everybody out there. Everybody's even though we know it's close, but maybe we get everybody out there for just to be out there. You know, you guys could drive in, of course.
Well, well, I mean, I think once we get going, and a lot of it is Rachel getting over her issues with her mom, where she feels like if she comes down this far, she's got to go see her
Sure.
mom.
Sure.
And if
But I think
and
the
if she
last
can
one
get
finished that
over
off.
that,
Yeah.
where it's not that big a deal, we can put it together easier.
She didn't know her half the time.
Oh,
and
okay.
She knows her.
Yeah.
And then the sun is just tearing it,
Yeah.
It's just a hard thing. Which brings us to the next thing. It's hard. I mean, I'm going through a big thing with Mom and Marie right now.
Mhm.
Older parents are hard
Mm-hmm.
to take care of, to do what you think you need to do, what they think that they don't need to do. And it's hard. Regardless of what anybody says, a lot of it is true. And a lot of it is very, whatever is going
The
on
circumstances.
with them,
Yes.
But it's there. It's part of growing out of it.
Well,
Up and in,
What-
up and out and in and out.
what was
Yeah.
always said was my friend Bridget, and I told you this story, is that when I lost my mom early, she goes, "You don't have to see her old, Brett."
Yeah.
And not old changing, but old where they're not the person that they were.
Mm-hmm.
They become the child, and you become the parent.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you do that? And it makes it so hard.
Well,
and
wasn't that the truth? Well,
What?
that one coming to fruition.
what's that? Oh,
The parent. and
oh
the
yeah.
child
Oh,
and
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
little thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I didn't understand it. I did understand it, but it was hard to take. And you remember things that people say,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Yeah.
carry them with you, and those help you through your whole life.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
How is Bridget? Do you keep in touch
She's a
with her?
mom now. She's a mom.
she?
Yeah, she has 2 girls.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So she's very mom. Where even we met up with our friend Joe, and it's like, he can't stand to be around her because she's too much of a mom. Yeah, it always turns to mom things, and it's like, and it's good that I've had both worlds now. That I can have a social and also have Dean and be a dad.
Oh yeah, when you think about
yes, please.
You got it.
when you think about men or women in your situation that don't take, or well, it could be huge. I understand of having children. It could be difficult. Difficult. And I think that's where Lance and Jim are coming in. They don't have that kind of thing in their life.
Lance would be a great dad.
Oh, I think Lance would be a great dad.
Lance has finally
Lance,
got a chance.
And I think when they move, I think they're gonna miss that, and they don't know it, or he's gonna miss that, and he doesn't know it.
Yeah.
And I think, and this is a good thing. I think I'm gonna miss him, but I think he's gonna miss us too.
Yeah.
And
where before,
He's
when
really
they
gonna
lived
miss
here,
Jesse.
he's
He's gonna miss Jesse of all the kids.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss the wife.
you should have seen. Did I tell you about them playing? We were playing Chutes and Ladders.
Yes.
The other night, and they were being partners.
Uh-huh.
And every time it came around, Jesse wouldn't let him do the thing. No, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. And he finally said, "You've done it every time. Don't I get it?" Oh, okay. Yeah. You can have a chance. And she watch him, and over him. And, oh, you did good. Oh, you did good.
No,
And,
he's always been good with kids.
Yeah. So that's been.
Well, no, that's been a good thing of
Well,
them
it's
moving
been
here because I got
good.
to know my brother, and I got to be friends with him.
It's been good because they finally, I think, get it, how everybody's life is different. Not everybody can just say, okay, yeah, let's go out or let's meet. When you have kids, you can't just do that.
Yes.
And when you don't have the money to pay a babysitter all the time, you can't just do it.
Right.
And there's two different things there that they got involved with the thing to see. Yeah, it is difficult, and the way they live is not kid friendly. And so it makes it hard for them to invite anybody over.
Yes.
So it's just.
But they realized this was a big plus, this move up here.
Oh, I think so.
They
I
even
think
said
the
it,
time was well
they got
spent.
Their house paid off. They got 2 cars paid off. They got, and so there was some good that really came out of it.
Well, and I think he got to know his dad.
And
have time.
Good.
And with, I mean, he did. And I think
I
his
asked
brothers.
him that. I said, it's been really nice that you've been here
Oh, I'm supposed to be in the picture.
to be part of it. And he said, call me, I can be here whenever you need me.
And
whenever he needs me.
And that's nice. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
But I think everybody's got to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, that's what I told him. I said, if you're not happy...
It's still on.
I said, if you're not happy...
We're gonna hate... I'm gonna hate myself on this, but we got to do it.
You gotta make yourself happy.
Yep.
And if you're not happy, go move. Go find a place and make yourself happy. Because it's your job.
Yes.
It's nobody else's job. So.
Okay. So that was our test.
I bet she's coming right now.